doing, man?
It's going good, man. You know, I'm excited to be here, ready to go, man. The stuff that I can't control is all done now. I go in the cage and control some things.
What do you make of the fact that you're rematching Georgie? Was it something that you were looking for, or is it just something that you were like, okay?
It's something that Bellator put on my plate. You know, I don't say no to nobody. I don't care if we did it before or it's somebody new, or you know. So I've never declined a fight. I've never, you know, said that I wouldn't do it. Even Georgie showing up 3 pounds over, I'm like, whatever, let's do it. I mean, they were asking me if I wanted to, you know, not fight. Like, why? You know, I showed up here to fight. You know, I know there was a contract, but I showed up to fight, and I don't care what you're trying to do to get out of the fight. We're gonna fight. You know, I'm ready to go.
This is the first fight, like, 3-win streak, right? 5-win streak?
Yes.
And he's down by 2.
Yes.
Like, was it kind of like frustrating, like they had to fight someone that's on the losing streak?
It was a little disappointing at the beginning, but if it was anyone other than Georgie Carcalian who already got a win on me, then I'd be more disappointed. But since it was Georgie and it was in the sense of redemption, it was okay. I was cool with it. Whatever. 2 losses. You know, he hasn't won since he beat me. I haven't lost since I lost to him. So, you know, let's go ahead, right that wrong, correct the path, and get to the top. No, it didn't upset me. It didn't throw me off. You know, everything that has gone wrong in this camp probably could go wrong. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm over not being able to control things. You know what I mean? I'm over what anyone else does, or you know, the fight camp, the coaches and things like that. Right now, when they lock that cage, I'll be able to control everything that I want to control, do everything I want to do. So I ain't tripping about him or them. It's all about me, baby.
Regardless of if I won or not. In the last fight, you got you the choke.
Yeah.
Are you fixing anything in the camp to
of course. I mean, everything that I've ever looked at of that fight, I fixed everything. You know, my mindset, the weight cut, the thought of, you know, the wrestling, the shots, the things like that. I changed it all. So, you know, I mean, with me changing my hairstyle, with me changing my name, with me changing my walkout song, with everything changing, it's just a part of evolving into the better fighter. I feel like his best days are behind him. You know, I feel like my best days are nowhere in sight yet. I'm just growing. I'm just getting there.
So, I feel like your skills have grown. How do you feel about his skills?
I feel he stayed the same. If he didn't stay the same, I think he digressed. You know what I mean? I know that I've gotten better. I've gotten better coaches. I've gotten better partners. I've gotten better in every sense of the word. You know, I've gotten more experience, and with more experience comes, you know, becoming better. You know, so I just think that I'm more well-rounded and I'm smarter now. I'm more knowledgeable about what's going on, and you know, I'm excited.
Let's talk about your typical fighter, because you know, people have been talking about that. Like, it's awesome that you're helping other fighters, the typical fighters. So, can you explain that?
Well, I'm one of those guys that always looks out for the other brother. You know what I mean? I am my brother's keeper. Whether it's someone that I'm related to and know, or it's, you know, like an Anderson or someone like that I'm actually a, you know, friend with, or a fellow fighter with. The typical fighter is basically to help fighters create another revenue stream. You know, if you guys like this interview, you can go to Tipper Fighter and you're like, yo, Bubba J gave me an awesome interview today, and you can go to Tipper Fighter and tip me. It's very simple. You know, everyone comes to the fights, they get an Uber to the fight, they tip the Uber, they get a drink, they tip the waiter, and now they're at the fights enjoying what we're doing, putting our life on the line, putting our blood on the line, you know, making their promoters happy, making everybody, even the fans happy. And there's fans that got money on us, you know, so when they bet on us, when they, you know, root for us, when they come out to see us, they're like, man, that's awesome that we can actually touch him by saying, you know what, I appreciate you so much that I'm going to tipperfighter.com, I'm going to find your name on the roster, and I'm just going to tip you. It's that simple. Any other fighter can be a part of it. You know, we've even allowed amateurs to jump in on it. When God rest his soul, but when Jordan Parsons was in the hospital in dire conditions, we opened up a Tipper Fighter for him to help with the funds and to help with anything that will come his way. And then we sent that money to the family after hearing about the death. So, you know, it's not a ploy for me to be rich. It's not something I'm getting rich off of. It's something that I really wanted to do to help my fans. I'm one of those guys that is a forward thinker. I'm thinking about the people talking about a union and things like that. You know, I'm one of those faces that says yes, let's do something to unionize. Let's do something to support us as fighters. Because if one big name fighter, two big name fighters say, I'm not fighting this weekend until we change some things, nothing will ever change. And those are the guys that are getting paid. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about they need to help the people who aren't getting paid, and that would do it. So if I ever get big enough and we don't have a union yet, you almost throw me in the box of saying, you know what, I'm for the betterment of our people, of our fighters.
The PFA, the organization right now.
Oh, you know, I mean, I've always been a fighter, you know, like
mostly on you,
so guys right now. A lot of fights.
Have you considered
eventually I chilled out, but still had it in me.
Or even now?
My old man said,
well, recently, not recently, I've been out of the loop only because I've been preparing for the fight. After this fight, I'll see what the landscape is of everyone moving around, you know. I'm a forward thinker as far as, like, you know, almost wanted to wear a shirt to say that still can't breathe. There are still black people being persecuted left and right. There are still people that are, you know, on the equal playing field all around the world with everything. So, and like Martin said, an injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, you know. An injustice to us fighters anywhere is an injustice to us fighters everywhere, whether it's UFC, Bellator, cage fighter, whatever, no matter. So, you know, it's about the growth of us as a unit. Right. It's crazy that we have uniforms in UFC and no union. What are you unioning?
Yeah.
You know?
That's pretty much employees, not independent contractors like Dana White always says.
Absolutely.
But you're talking about your fight. Do you feel with the win over your opponent that you get like a title shot next, or how far along do you feel until that title shot comes along?
I'm always ready for a title shot, man. Anytime they want to throw that belt at me, I'll never say no. You know, I always feel like I'm ready. You know, God has given me gifts. God has blessed me. God has given me favor, and you know, I don't none of that. You know, God is my guide. You know, so I always ask God before my fights, shall I go up? And He always answers me, you shall. You should do this. You should do that. So a lot of people who don't have a relationship with God wouldn't understand how I just manipulate, how I move, how I do what I do, and I truly just trust in what He's saying and what He's doing. So when I prevail in this fight, I'll go to prayer. I'll go to reading my Bible, and whatever comes next is gonna be God sent. I don't move without His voice.
How do you see this fight ending? How do you see it playing out?
I see it ending in the second round. I don't know how. He hasn't been submitted. That'd be a good way to take him out. He left me on the canvas pretty stiff last time. I plan to get that back. But either way, I'm getting my hand raised, and I don't know if he's gonna make it out in a second.
And just quickly, just kind of give the fans an idea what they can find on social media.
Yeah.
Maybe plug in some responses as well.
Yeah, y'all see me rocking my Turtle Beach headphones. Turtle Beach is in the house. Gamers are in the house. I got Jerky Pro, the best jerky in the game. I got Catalyst, as y'all see my Catalyst thing here. I'm with Cage Fighter right now, so I'm happy with them as a clothing brand. You can find me at Bubba Jenkins MMA on Twitter, Bubba_Jenkins on Instagram. I'm very reachable, man. There ain't a fan out there that said they didn't hit me up and I ain't reply, retweet. You know, I'm very down to earth. There won't. One wise man told me, never let your mind get too high and never let your mind get too low. Your highs can never be too high. You're never the best ever. You know, you'll never be the greatest thing, because there's a guy that didn't get the opportunities that you got that was better. And then never let it be too low. You're never what they say you are when they don't love you anymore. So, I've always lived that and kept that cool.
Awesome, man. Here's an idea, man. How about tip a radio host?
Yeah, everyone's coming up with a little way to get a little tip of something. Tip an actor, tip a radio, tip a podcast. We're doing it all, baby.
All right, bro, Jackie, well, best of luck on Friday night. We'll see you.
All right, see you guys tomorrow.